What's going on, guys? Shane here. So I stumbled across this idiotic video on Facebook, no surprise there, and I want to preface this by saying I never bash, I never hate on anybody, I never call anybody out, but with a video like this, I feel like it is necessary because I don't want people to emulate what they see in this video or even thinking that this is real Muay Thai. Like I said, I usually try to see good in everything, except this is just unsafe, and I don't want anyone to hurt themselves because they see a video like this and get inspired by it. From the naked eye, this may look badass, this may look like a training montage from a movie, but I really need to explain why you should not be doing this, why this is doing more harm than it is good. Alright, so the idea behind this is you want to condition your muscles and your bones to be able to take hits. Conditioning is a real practice, body tempering is a real thing, except you don't kick people in the back of the head. That's illegal in boxing and MMA for a reason. You never roll metal objects or weights against your shins for shin conditioning. You never smash wood against your legs in order to condition your shins. You never see Thais do this in Thailand, but they have shins of steel. They're kicking heavy bags, they're kicking Thai pads. They might do some light sparring without shin guards, but it's a gradual process that takes months, it takes years. Ab conditioning, the ability to take body shots. Yes, it exists, but you don't do it by stomping, by literally jumping up in the air and stomping on someone, because that could break ribs, that could cause serious damage to internal organs. Guys, fighters suffer enough injuries as it is from normal training, right? But with doing stuff like this, the idea behind it is I'm gonna take punches in the face during training and therefore I'll be able to eat punches in the ring. Well, it's not gonna help these guys out because if they get caught on the chin, on the right spot, or even on the liver, they're still gonna go down, no matter how many punches they've taken in the training here that they're doing. In fact, these guys are probably more susceptible to knockouts because their brain is constantly being rattled doing these stupid drills. You've seen fighters suffer their first knockout, and then suddenly they're getting knocked out left and right. Seems like they have a glass jaw after that. That's not a coincidence. As a fighter, shouldn't you be taking more time practicing to defend against strikes or evade them completely instead of taking 100 punches on the head and losing brain cells? You have to train smart. Of course you train hard, right? But training hard means that you're showing up for class every day, that you're waking up early before work to go for a run, that you're breaking past those plateaus, not that you're having your coach punch you in the face and kick you in the balls. I just want to point out too, guys, that none of these guys are in good shape. And the head coach here, I feel bad hating on anybody, has terrible form. Like, what kind of uppercuts are these? People talk about, Shane, what are some signs that I'm at a McDojo? As long as they're not doing this stuff, you should be okay. As long as they're not throwing you into a fight before you have enough experience, then it's probably a decent gym. But if he's got you training barefoot in a park, kicking each other in the nuts, then you might want to avoid that place. Like I said, I'm usually a positive person, but when it comes to stuff like this, where they're obviously doing it just to get views with the shock factor, I feel like I have to call them out on it because I don't want anyone getting hurt or getting inspired by a video like this, thinking that this is real Muay Thai, because it's not. And I hate that I'm even giving them exposure, but I want to make sure that you guys are training smart. Of course you train hard, but it's more important that you train smart. Guys, I'm doing a seminar on July 2nd in Los Angeles at Sweet Science Boxing Gym. We're gonna cover Taekwondo kicks for MMA, which is super important because so many MMA gyms now only teach Muay Thai when it comes to kicks, and they're only focusing on low round kicks, body round kicks, head round kicks, and front teeps. There's no side kicks, back kicks, wheel kicks, hook kicks, crescent kicks. And if you guys can add that to your arsenal, and I'll show you how with different combos and feints and techniques, you're just gonna be that much better of a fighter and tricking people up. Since they're only throwing these kicks, that's the only kicks they know how to defend against. It's very rare that people are throwing side kicks to the face, or faking round kicks and throwing a snap kick to the chin. And I want to share that with you guys. So definitely check it out. We're also going to go over the Muay Thai clinch and a lot of the secrets that I learned when I was training out in Thailand. Sweeps, elbows in the clinch, how to get better positioning, how to get out of the clinch if you ever have to. And then we're going to go over drills for flexibility for high kicks. I know a lot of you guys ask about that. How can I get my kicks higher? We'll go over stretches, but also drills that you can do to make sure that you're getting that kick up at head level. And it's open to all experience levels too, guys. So whether you're a pro or you're just getting started, you're definitely going to learn from this and you're definitely going to enjoy it. We're going to do a lot of buddy drills, partnering up, like Dutch kickboxing style drills. So what you'll need is a pair of gloves and a pair of hand wraps. If you don't have any, I'll bring a couple extra so you guys can borrow those. And there will be gloves and hand wraps available for purchase there at the gym. But yeah, would love to see you guys there. Get those advanced fight tips before your opponent does. Until next time, guys, make sure you train smart. All right? Don't train unsafe. I'm Shane with Fight Tips. Self-defense for the underdogs.